Welcome to Community Connections Festival of Trees and Wreaths. I'm Tara Kiene, President and CEO of Community Connections. We're excited to bring you a hybrid event this year, so you can participate live and in person or from the comfort of your own home. If you're in Cortez, join us for the second annual Festival of Wreaths, lighting up downtown with holiday cheer. We invite you to take a stroll up and down Main Street to admire more than 40 beautifully decorated wreaths and participate in our fun scavenger hunt to win prizes. In Durango, enjoy our 18th annual Festival of Trees. Come tour the magical winter wonderland we've created at the Durango and Silverton Narrow Gauge Railroad's Grange Hall with a dazzling display of trees and wreaths. All of the fabulous creations from both communities will be here on our GiveSmart site for viewing and auction starting December 3rd. You'll also find a variety of fun activities here, so we encourage you to spend some time exploring all the site has to offer. Up next, we'll introduce you to some of the individuals who have been impacted by our work and the many dreams and activities they are pursuing with our support. We will also hear from some of our staff who are the lifeline of the work that we do here. And a few of our sponsors will share what they love most about Festival of Trees and Wreaths.
Hi, I'm Sarah Kahn, and I'm a licensed professional counselor here in Durango, Colorado, along with being an early childhood mental health specialist. I have been fortunate to serve on the board of directors with Community Connections for the past 4 years and am the current board president. I care about people with disabilities for many reasons, one of which is I am a family member of a few who have disabilities. And on top of that, I believe everyone deserves a chance to have a fulfilled and supported life that celebrates everything they bring to the community.
Community Connections has impacted my life in some pretty profound ways. I am a person with a disability and have a long career working in disability advocacy, usually in ways that are kind of protesting and opposing a lot of systems and a lot of ableism. So it was really to my shock when I found an organization so value aligned with my own that I could actually consider taking advocacy from kind of a volunteer activist thing and turn it into a job to help other people like me. And doing so has been one of the most profound and meaningful things I have ever done with my life. It has not been easy. It will always be difficult and it will always be a fight, but Community Connections is a partner in a future I want to see for myself and everybody else with a disability.
Hi, I'm Molly Hanson. I like to do self-advocacy for people with disabilities. I like to hang out, swim with people, make new friends. I want new friends. I found my job at Office Depot. It took forever for DVR, but I stock the shelves. I put the things away. I don't go on the ladder, do extra stuff, but it's really awesome. I just love all the people, so nice. Andrew's my mentor at work, is my manager, and he's just great.
I decided to become a host home provider because it was presented to me through the director, actually. I've always had a background of through daycaring and personal services of taking care of people with IDD. I looked at it, and this is how I presented it to my family, it was the best of both worlds. You want to make something of your life and you want to be able to fulfill life. So my thing is this was a way I could take care of my family and be a part of my family as well and enrich the lives of another family.
So my parents moved here about 5 years ago, and when they moved, Kaki moved away from all of her friends in Texas, and it was her first time moving. And it was really hard on her because all of her friends are still in Texas, right, sister?
Yes.
So she was really sad for a while, right? And I was sad too because you were sad. And it was really hard. And we were so lucky because Community Connections stepped in and they really integrated her into the community. They provided support and in fact helped her create a more independent life. and gave her a job, right? You work now? Do you work?
Yes.
Yeah, she has a job. And even this year was able to move out of my parents' house. So she's much more independent. She got her own apartment, right? Do you have an apartment now?
Yes.
With a wonderful host home provider who really has given her steps to becoming her own independent person. So she's become very mobilized because of that, and we're really happy. Is that right? What?
Yes.
Yes.
My hope for the future is that Community Connections becomes viewed as less of the sole provider of interactions and support with people with disabilities, and less of a care provider and more of empowerment facilitators, because our community is taking on more of that role and helping break down some of those barriers that exist today. Because it is a job of everybody to make sure that everybody in the community is welcomed and has access to the types of opportunities that we expect in our daily lives.
I do volunteer work. I work on Wheels on Meals. I take it to the citizen, the house. The people can't got no money to go out for lunch. Got 9 years. I've been I like my job. I'm happy here. I'm safe.
I believe everyone should care about people with disabilities and support community connections because accessibility and equality is a basic human right.
People should donate to Community Connections because they approve of our mission, that they approve that every single person, regardless of disability, regardless of needs of support, deserves respect, autonomy, inclusion, integration, and the support they need to live the life that they deserve.
With the support from all of you in Southwest Colorado, Community Connections has created opportunities for thousands of children and adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities to lead healthy and fulfilling lives in our local communities over the past 35 years. We believe that each of us has value, with all the different ways our brains and bodies function, and everyone deserves to experience a sense of belonging in our communities. To that end, we provide a variety of programs and supportive services to help people with a wide variety of disabilities to live, work, and play in Southwest Colorado. But Community Connections does more than simply provide services. We are dedicated to building equity, autonomy, and access for people with disabilities to live truly fulfilling and integrated lives. Our staff act as ambassadors, mentors, and teachers, supporting their clients and empowering them to thrive as valued members of our community. Like many businesses and nonprofits, our revenue has been significantly impacted by the pandemic, while the costs of providing services continue to rise. We need your help to continue providing this array of important programs to the 763 children, adults, families, and seniors in our local communities. Shortly, you will learn how to bid on some of our gorgeous trees or wreaths. And of course, you can donate whatever feels right to you in our Donate Now section. We also understand you may not be able to give financially right now. Your presence itself is a gift. And we thank you for being here to learn more about Community Connections and our work. Stick around to learn more about Festival of Trees and Wreaths and get into the holiday spirit with us, wherever you are.
The creativity that we see every year and everyone's contributions to Festival of Trees never ceases to amaze all of us, and we anxiously await each year to see what's going to happen.
Festival of Trees is an amazing event. The creativity that this community has and represents within down at the Grange at the train, it's just a wonderful event. It's such a great time of year for our community to come together.
My favorite part of Festival of Trees is setup. The businesses that come in and decorate these trees and wreaths really have a great time bringing in their decorations, and it's really the kickoff to the holiday season.
I'm with Alpine Bank. We are so proud to be a presenting sponsor again this year for Festival of Trees. This year we decided to do something a little different. We wanted to really honor Colorado and our community, so we tried to make it look like a mountain, and a lot of our ornaments and all of our gifts are from local businesses.
My favorite part about the Festival of Trees is that Christmas season is wonderful and giving and kind, and I love the feeling of giving to people. And I feel like with Community Connections doing the Festival of Trees, it brings the community together to give to part of our community that needs help.
Aside from the fact that it's Christmas and it's a time for giving, we should really seriously think about giving to Community Connections to support its work to include one of our most vulnerable segments of our community.
Your support of Community Connections brings about an opportunity to give a voice to a lot of people who may not have had as much of one here in this community. Community Connections has been around for over 35 years, serving and being a part of the heart of Durango. And again, all of us here at the Durango and Silverton are very proud and thankful to be a part of this moment.
For 18 years now, our community has come together to support the work that we do and to celebrate the holiday season. Some of our sponsors, like Alpine Bank, La Plata Electric Association, and Farmers Insurance, have been with us practically from the beginning. They've seen our event change over the years, from its humble beginnings at the La Plata County Fairgrounds Exhibit Hall to our home here at the Railroad Grange Event Hall, and the new elements we've added both in Cortez and online. As the event has grown and evolved, one thing has stayed the same, and that's the joyous participation of our communities. And of course, the trees. Thank you so much for joining us at the Festival of Trees and Wreaths and supporting our goal of creating belonging for people with disabilities. Our work is made possible by the generosity of community members like you, and we're honored by your interest and support. Together, we can create a positive impact and transform lives. I also want to thank the many people that were involved in putting this event together. They include our wonderful event committee, Greg Furta, Cynthia Sadler, Sarah Kahn, Tammy Smith, Josh McHenry, Janice Moen, Matt Payne, Brian Russell, Renetta Smith, Lisa Branner, and Laura Alsom. And of course, our generous presenting sponsor, Alpine Bank, and our gracious host, Durango and Silverton Narrow Gauge Railroad. More than 200 people worked to make this event possible, and we are eternally grateful to each and every one. Now it's time to grab a cup of hot chocolate and explore the site at trees21.givesmart.com to watch our live tour videos and experience the creativity and beauty produced by our wonderful sponsors. Scroll through the items to view the trees and wreaths close up. See lists of gifts included and bid to win one of our wreaths or tree decorations and presents. Vote for your favorites so we can honor the work of our sponsors and their teams. Thank you again for being part of this annual tradition, and happy holidays from all of us at Community Connections.
Thank you.
Jeez.
That was awesome.